Thank you for the time. I want to congratulate Nadda ji and our Prime Minister for Janaushadhi, because I work in rural area and in the city also. It has helped a lot to poorest of the poor people. I only request that you should be extended in a remote and rural area. Sir, one may have money, robust health, beauty, everything, but if one is not mentally sound, then they will never enjoy life. Mental illness is one of the major factors today. It's prevailing in our country in a different stages of life. When children are young with a digital devices, addiction, and when women become mothers, they have post-delivery depressions, old age, loneliness, depression, in between middle age, there's some other depression. So people look down upon mental illness and the awareness is very poor. Because of that, there are many people who suffer but they don't even express. In Janaushadhi, I found out even the depression tablets have become extremely cheap, and in my work I found out that helped a lot, less than a cup of coffee, I tell that. NIMHANS in Bangalore is a central government institute for health, and it's extremely well known. And many people from our neighboring countries like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, people come, the patients come there and take treatment. It's one of the finest institute, but we require many such institutes in India because our population is very large. One NIMHANS or two NIMHANS will not be sufficient. We should have many more NIMHANS, mental education institute, curing hospitals in India. And I want to request government, please look into that matter. Number one, making awareness program. Second, giving little more money for such hospitals. Third one is for research, because the research in West is so different than the research in India, because our cultural conditions are different, our way of thinking is different, and our family situations are different. So our problems are different. So I request that we should look into Janaushadhi in rural area and distant area, and lot more money should be spent on mental illness. We can have a lot of awareness program, like it was there about 20-30 years back. If somebody in the house who are my age or even younger than my age, they may remember Jara Sochiye. There was a very nice program by DD, Jara Sochiye. It was only 30 seconds program. It will make you to really think. And I would request, sir, particularly Nadda ji, that we should introduce such programs, Jara Sochiye, on mental illness, particularly for women, because women are not very expressive. And they think it's a taboo to talk about it. Something is wrong. They will put me in the mental hospital. What will happen to my children? All these taboos will come. So please see that there should be a Jara Sochiye kind of a program, 30 seconds. I will take 1 more minute, sir. And that should be compulsory in all the channels. It is not only government. All the channels should experiment or introduce such things where it is a curable disease. Mental illness is a curable disease. You have to express yourself. Take medicine, like when you have fever, you take medicine. When you have headache, you take a medicine. When your mind is ill, take a medicine. Be normal. Lead a normal life. Don't get into taboo. These things should come out, and there should be a program. Thank you very much for giving me this time. On the behalf of all those patients with whom I work, they cannot express their gratitude to our Prime Minister and Nadda ji, because they have made mental depression tablets so cheap. Many people have gone back to the normal way of living without even knowing that they had a mental depression. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Next speaker, Shri Praful Patel.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, I noted down the request, sir. Delhi, Gulbarga. And
the Honorable Member has been very fair. He says, let's little go beyond the runway. Are there countries in the world that have some standardization or fixation of ticket pricing?
No, sir, it is not there, which is why we are following that international principle. where everyone is letting the market drive the airfare, sir, and we have it in the similar fashion. And Delhi-Gulbarga flight, definitely I have noted down, sir. I'll forward it to the airlines also, and we'll ensure that it gets connected very soon. And airfares, every time it keeps coming under discussion, sir, and we are ensuring our best from the ministry also. We don't want the airfares to be exorbitantly high, because we want all the people of the country also to feel comfortable and have an affordable price situation in the country. And I would also say, given this point, that if we have more aircrafts coming into the country, because now the demand has exponentially grown. The demand is so high, more people are aspirational today to go by air, but the airlines are not sufficient today. That is why we have huge number of orders also, and we from the ministry are trying to ensure more number of aircrafts come into it. And also another question that keeps coming is that why is there a duopoly? And I can tell from the ministry that we want more airlines to come in. Let it be smaller or bigger airlines. We are not restricting any airlines to not come into the industry. We want more airlines, and we are ensuring, we are promoting the industry so much that more airlines can also come in, so that the price dynamics gives an advantage to the common man.
No, the honorable member wants, the prices are skyrocketing, driving some of the people very crazy. So what efforts you will make to moderate it within your limitations of legal regime?
Yes, sir. So we have a tariff monitoring unit under the DGCA, monitors the tariffs of all the routes that are functional in the country today, and it considers the previous year data and the many years before also historical data, and sees if there is any like you said, exorbitant rise, then we sit with the airlines, we sensitize them about the issue. And recently also during the Prayagraj situation, we have ensured that we had a meeting with the airlines. We have ensured that they bring down the prices so that they don't make use of the demand that has been arised at that situation. And similarly, whenever this kind of situation arises, sir, the ministry is taking a very positive approach in this situation. And even though there is no legal limitation for us to say that this is the capping of the fare, but we are ensuring that a positive approach goes from the ministry, and public gets the due benefit.
And also examine Competition Commission Act.
It is already there, sir.
Exactly.
It is already.
Dr. K. Lakshman.
Chairman, sir, I would like to know through you, sir, the Honorable Minister, how is the government ensuring that passengers without access to smartphones or those unfamiliar with digital platforms can check in seamlessly? And the provisions for senior citizens or differently abled passengers who may prefer manual check-in process. Thank you.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, manual check-in process is still there. It is continuing. In the age of technology, we have brought in many other systems also. Like DigiYatra is there. People with smartphones, they can enter through the digital access. And then we have web check-in that is available, baggage drop-in that is available. This is for a much speedier approach into the access of the airports. We have brought in technological advancements. But the regular manual system of going to a check-in counter and checking in your luggage and then having that processor, this is all existent, and we have done many improvements on that also. When we have seen some congestion happening, especially during the fog time, during the winters, we see a lot of delays happening, and which leads to a lot of this peak hour capacity getting crumped up at these major airports. That is when in 2022 December, in fact our predecessor, I'd like to take his name also, Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, he has done an effort at that time that he has taken in 16 major airports of the country and reorganized the check-in system, reorganized the security check-in systems at all these areas so that they can get decongested. And the manual person who without any technological assistance wants to come into the airport, get his check-in done, go through the security check, go through the boarding gate, he is also assisted, and the senior citizens also, they are all assisted, sir. So that chain system is still existent, and we are doing our best to ensure all the assistance required for them is provided at the airports.